Hey everybody, Zach 400 yet again. Oh, come on. Hey you! Yeah, you will not believe how many times I had to restart this video just because of sneezing. You can never get through an intro without sneezing these days. Alright, in the last episode, we finished off all the intro cutscenes and started on our way to Parma in order to get a whole bunch of wine. In this episode, we're going to continue that and hopefully not get mobbed on our way there. What you'll want to do is fight everything that gets in your way on the way. This will make everything a lot easier. Now that this game is very hard. I mean, I never had a game over once in this game. So I intend to keep up my no-death run. A character can be knocked out during battle. Just like in Dragon Age 2, if a character is killed or knocked out or whatever, if you win the battle, the person will revive. But if everybody is dead, then you lose and you go to the nearest save stone. Easiest way to avoid this? Be ready for anything. Okay, so you follow along this path here, continuing to head south. Not only will you run into more enemies, but more areas you can search. Now, normally I would be looking for rock faces in order to harvest some copper ore so I can upgrade my weapons later on in the game. But since I want this to go by quickly, which is kind of unusual because I normally don't like to make things go quickly. Alright, as you can see, this is the map. Use the D-pad or whatever it's called with PS3 in order to move the map. I like to go this way because there are chests and stuff this way. If I'm right, we're going to run into a new enemy while we're heading in this general direction. However, I will not say what it is until we approach it. Not that it's really that significant of an enemy, but I don't really care about it. Alright, as I said in the last video, this game is a JRPG. It's not a very well-known one, and if someone knows about it, they normally badmouth it, but there are plenty of good qualities about this game. The qualities that people consider bad are, the battle system is just slow. Here's the new enemy, Giant Vespid. As I was trying to fight this thing, this is a JRPG. People think that the battle system moves too slowly and that it's horribly graphic, but there are two things I have to say to that. One, the battle system is still awesome, despite what they say, because you can do real-time battles with Final Fantasy-like effects at some point. It's pretty good. And, not only that, but there's a special feature in the game that only Leonard gets to use in this game, which is my only problem with this game. But it is fixed in the second one. Yes, there is a second of this game, but it's not coming out till next month. Hence why I'm doing this Let's Play, so I can be all ready for it with two characters. The axe-wielding midget in my personal practice file. Well, it's not really a practice file, but it can technically function as one, considering I just finished it a third time yesterday. But, damn, I'm already having space outs. That's always a good sign in a game like this. Alright, so, one thing I should have mentioned about the giant Vespids. They will auto-attack you. They are... Oh, first treasure chest. And here you should find a wooden shield. Oh, and if you see an object sparkle like this, you can search it. They tend to have good stuff like sturdy branches or shriveled vines, and get better and better as you go deeper and deeper into the game. If you're having a steel weapon like me or Leonard, you want to find things like copper, iron, silver, stuff like that. If you want to be having a weapon like a bow and arrow or a staff, you want to hunt down trees. Not that staves are very good weapons. They're mainly for mages. Oh, oops. Back. I'm already forgetting how to play this game, and I played it yesterday. Alright, press the triangle button to go into the menu. In order to equip somebody with an item, since I don't want to equip myself with it, I'm going to equip Leonard with it. So I'm going to choose equip. Now you'll see that he already has a shield, the buckler. However, I have a better shield. The easiest way to manage items is to go in here. Now the wooden shield I could give to myself, technically, which I think is now the smarter idea since I'm being forced to carry the sword around. So, why not take advantage, I suppose. Except that I can't equip it because I'm only level 2. Oh, well. That means Leonard can't equip it either, so that was a useless tutorial. But, once we get some new weapons and items, I'll redo that tutorial again. Alright, so what I like to do is go this way, because obviously there's a wooden shield over there, which if you don't want it, you can sell it for some good cash. But there's more monsters to fight on this general path, and generally things you can search. You do seriously want to fight everything you see. If something is alive and capable of being killed, you kill it. That's the rule of every video game. Or at least RPGs. Because when you start a game, you're a wimp. What you want to be is a future badass. Okay, so... Oh, there's another one. Oh, sorry guys, I have to go. I will cut to the, I'll cut to when this is all done. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Yes, as you heard before I left, you just heard my real name. I will not say it again. If you heard it, you say it in the comments, that's fine. Then I know it's just an unavoidable circumstance. Any other personal info will continue to be private. As I was saying beforehand, I don't know what I was saying beforehand. So, yeah. Just came back from Office Depot. I don't know if I mentioned in any videos, but I got these pet chickens recently. They're really nice, and, well, got 3 more. They need a coop, too, so... all for it, right? Anyway, like I said, you want to fight everything you see, because everything should die. No. Actually, what I normally fight these things for, other than experience, is just things to sell. Because I don't normally do very much crafting in this game. I mean, there's not really much of a need. And there you saw, I leveled up. So technically I can finally equip that shield, which will help me on my way to the place where we're supposed to be getting the wine. Now there are a couple of things I'm going to explain as they come up. Now that that battle's out of the way, I pressed the wrong button, I can show you the tutorial for equipping items. Choose a character you wish to equip with an item. Now each character has their own item storage, so if it's not in their item storage you can't equip it, you can use the item option to move it around. However, since the wooden shield is in my arsenal, I'll use it for this character since Leonard already has a shield. Now, honestly, this shield looks crappy, or at least compared to his, but it doesn't matter. It says it's better, and it honestly gives more defense, so I'm for it. Okay, another thing I probably should have explained a few seconds ago was leveling up. I'm not going to be doing that, not just yet. But, anyhow, once I complete enough that I'm capable of going to a weapons store in Balastor, they won't be stocked until you do a certain event. Some of you may know that event already. Please don't spoil it in the comments. But, once the event occurs, the shop will get a, shipment of new items. And this shipment of new items includes one of every weapon type in the game, at the lowest level, and new armor. If you would, like a specific type of weapon for me to use, like staves, axe, bow and arrow, things like that, simply say it in the comments or private message me. I don't really mind. I don't mind receiving PMs or comments. I like to know what you guys are thinking. And if you have any questions, please ask. Okay, so, as you can see, we seem to be coming to the end of our journey. Ah, come on. Come on. If you're gonna mob me, you're gonna die for it. Yeah, you're gonna die for it because you're mobbing me. Die. Come on. Come on. Die. I do have to admit the combat does move a bit slowly, but I really don't care too much. Okay, as you can see, there's a save stone over there. And right next to it, the entrance to Parma, as you can see by that gate over there. A save stone, or as it's more correctly called, is a logic stone. If you talk to it, it will automatically heal anybody who's awake or alive, and it'll also revive anybody who's died. Not exactly like Dragon Age, but whatever. This is needed to heal, like, ailments or to repair equipment. I'm going to save right here and right now in order to save myself some problems. This is my other character, which is known as Vexton. Oh, right. The other character is actually on my other PS3. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Unbelievably, my parents wanted one all to themselves. Can you believe it? If you couldn't tell, Vexton is an anagram of my real name. If you can figure out what kind of anagram it is, you could reverse it and find out what my name is, but I don't really care at this point, because I'm pretty sure most of you heard it. So as you can see, it's taking its sweet, sweet time, because it also has to delete it. Alright, so here it is. Now that I'm all saved up, we're going to continue on to Parma and meet a valuable new character, actually. I'm not going to level up any skills, but I believe you can buy a new weapon here, which I intend to equip. So you can get more of a variety for what there is, and then we can decide from there what we want or do not.
Welcome to Parma.
Hey, you're on time for once.
Yuli!
I'm always on time.
Have you been there, Leonard? Oh, you must be the new guy. Rapachi told me you were coming. Glad
Yeah, I
you
know.
could make it.
I'm not going to talk now.
The wine's all set to go.
'Cause I can't.
Follow me.
Can't beat this piece of wine, huh?
No, you can't. Alright, this is the general store. You won't find weapons here, but you can find more, as it says, general things that can heal you. Healing potions, they're pretty much a necessity. Revival powder, you could use some of that. And spectacles, those would be very useful. They let you see a monster's weakness. I never really needed, honestly. That, and in the second game, they actually tell you when you hit an enemy's weakness by showing the numbers in a golden color and a sharper font. So, that ought to be useful. Okay, here we have access to 2 other types of weapons. The hickory bow and the oaken staff. Now, Yuli is going to be focused in archery, so I prefer to use a staff as my other weapon. And with staves, you can also still have a shield. But this will be your variety gameplay for the staves, anyhow. Cross this bridge and you'll enter another cutscene.
You must be kidding.
Don't let his looks fool you. He's a big old pussycat.
That doesn't look like a pussycat.
Rouse said he'd be here.
Who?
Your driver. Rouse is the only one who can get this fella to pull the Wayne. It won't move a step, not without Rouse's say-so.
Well, that's never a good sign.
Sit tight. I'll see if I can find him.
But Yuli!
Now, Rouse can be a pain in the butt to find for your first time. Even I have problems remembering where he is. But the easiest way to look for your destination is here. Now, it doesn't show his explicit location, but right here, C2, you'll find him there. I'll lead the way. Another logic stone if you need it. Alright. open this gate and go back. You'll start... If this game had advanced smelling technology, you could probably smell the booze a mile away. But that's not going to lead you to Rouse. As you see, as you'll see in the cutscene, there's a whole bunch of bottles. Someone's been in the wine. And in a bad way.
Aha! Rouse, you oaf!
Oh, dear me, did I doze off again? Oh.
This is where you were hiding? I told you not to be late.
Please don't be mad, Miss Yuli. I am so sorry.
What did you expect of a rabbit person? They're scaredy cats. Or at least Rouse is. I'm not a big fan of Rouse, but at the same time I am. He's annoying. But at the same time, he can be quite hilarious. Especially the last thing he says to you throughout the entire game.
Boy, it's starting to get dark. We better haul cask.
No wine references, please.
Okay, Leonard, like I mentioned
This game
before,
does have alcoholic
Rouse here will be
references.
driving the beast
But
away.
it's T-rated, so don't mind it too much.
Happy to assist, Chief. By the way, if I happen to doze off again, kindly wake me up before this beastie remembers I forgot to feed it breakfast and turns me into a late lunch.
Looks more like dinner time than lunchtime, big guy.
He's kind of weird, but he gets the job done. Off we go.
We? You're coming too?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't miss this party for the world. What? You don't want the extra help? Come on. We're late as it is.
You wanna know what I just realized? The differences I made in my character really make him look different. That might just be because I'm looking at a similar face to my own from a different perspective, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to Balastor Plain now. My new limit actually is 20 minutes or something like that. Really high number. I don't think I'm going to test it past 25 minutes, though. That's my deadline. If I go any farther, I might be screwed. Okay, so that was indicator of combos. Wrong button again. What you want to do in order to level people up is go in here to learn skills. When you level up, you get skill points, which you can distribute into any of 8 classes. There's sword, longsword, elemental, spear, bow, axe, divine, and staff. I, again, will let you guys choose what skill I go with, so I'm not going to be distributing my points yet, but Yuli and Leonard do have points, so I'm going to distribute them. Now, Yuli will come with a knife, which means she's not exactly ready to be a bowsman. However, I usually prefer to level her up in here anyway. You want to focus 100% in their first class. What I like to do first is always do these master things at the bottom, because it unlocks most of the starting attacks for each level, and unlocks the stat bonuses. Each class gets stat bonuses in order to help you wield the weapon. Since bowsmen need agility and dexterity, that's what they get. But I believe there's a few more than that. For example, this is a stat that hasn't been unlocked yet. Agility up might stop it here and reveal another stat, but dexterity up takes all 3 of these spots. Okay, okay.